Your hero?
I had to pull rank tonight.
Oh, I know. I was going to say it, but you have him.
Harley Reid. We both
him.
wanted Harley Reid. How could you not when he's doing this sort of stuff in his first derby? So who was the last player who was such a transformative figure on the field in their club in half a dozen games? And the last 3 that he has played. And it's the total mix. So it's the explosiveness out the front. It's the raw physicality that he so enjoys, which is typified in this moment. I'm not having any of that.
Yeah, I know.
Brownlow medalist, over you go.
I know.
Tackle, up, go. So that's the Dangerfield quality of old. But the adding of the high marking, if you don't mind.
If he plays 300 games, we are going to watch one of the great careers.
We are.
Like, Dustin Martin took about 4 years to really stamp himself on the competition.
So
I love this.
A bit of I told you so in the West today. We tried to warn you. Believe us now that it is worth the hype. And then this Harley contract extension. Please sign this kid, please, please, please. We're not desperate at all. What do you think?
I'm trying to think of the player you posed that question. Have we ever seen a player do this in a half a dozen games of football?
So this is NBA. This is the #1 draft pick going into an NBA team where it's a floor of 5 and just changing them.
I heard you talking about it today on radio. When the rain was pouring in Geelong in Brisbane on Saturday night, I wanted to watch it, but it got tiresome. There's bodies everywhere, and you flick over, and there's Harley Reid doing what Harley Reid does. Man, you end up you stay watching. He is a watchable commodity.
Yeah.
Lee Matthews said, how much? He said he would pay him $10 million for a 5-year deal.
Yep. So I feel like if he adds 5 at Gold Coast, at West Coast, I beg your pardon, to take him through to 8, which is the first trigger of free agency, I feel like it's probably $8 million over 5.
I think you're selling him short.
And then what happens after that?
Oh, I think there's going to be some clubs offering more than 8 years over 5.
Yeah.
He's a game changer.
Yeah.
He's a team changer. Joel Selwood, but with explosion. Amazing.
Amazing.
How lucky are we in footy?
Yeah, and that's going to play out for years to come.
Yeah, it is.
We're pretty lucky over in the West. We wouldn't have said that too often recently. All right, let's get into the agenda. Saturday is shaped as